Well, hello! Welcome to the STONKS build, my dudes. The area outline has been set, so time to pick colors. The choosing colors wasn't too difficult, it was kind of slightly annoying, because the suit of the STONKS guy is grey, and when I looked at the image I needed approximately 5 shades of grey if I remember correctly. And I don't think that I have 5 smooth shades of grey, so you'll see me struggle a little bit at that front. Also, the background has 4 different kinds of blue if I recall correctly, and then there's also an arrow inside it which is also blue, but a different blue than the background blue. So it was a little bit of a tricky situation trying to figure out the colors, as you can see on screen right now, trying the different kinds of ice, the different kinds of blues, seeing what might look decent, what might not look decent, even trying lapis, which I don't necessarily like to use. Just like iron blocks and everything, they have like this outline surrounding it that I don't necessarily like. It's kind of the same with logs, but I can deal with that a little bit better for some reason. Maybe because it's only at 2 sides and it's not at every side that there's a definite line that indicates a block instead of a smooth surface. But those are the few things that I had to pay attention to. You can already see 2 lines of colors, so yeah, you can see that it's not as 1, 2, 3 easy peasy. But yeah, I had a few struggles trying to find the right colors. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much everything that I have on coloring wise. So yeah, I'll see you guys maybe in a minute when I'm actually building to see if I made any mistakes or something, and yeah, I'll see you then. But just before we get into the actual video, if you like what you see and you want to see more, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, because 90% of you are not subscribed, and that is ridiculous! So, you know what, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell if you want to get notified, like the video, comment, subscribe, comment, like, video, you know what to do. Anyway, let's get back into it. So let's get into the actual building. It is 6 times speed to keep it at a decent pace. I'm actually pretty happy with this build. Not necessarily insanely on how it looks, because obviously it isn't a high definition build whatsoever, because it is just the STONKS meme. And it's still in Minecraft, and I didn't pick the most high resolution image that I could find, because I wanted to keep it relatively practical as well. But I liked it. I didn't have to do as much of the obsidian outlining as I thought I would, which is always nice. The less outline that I have to do, the less I can mess up. Because most of the background was blue, and I didn't want to add another layer of outline around it. So that's actually pretty nice. The entire build itself took me approximately 1 hour and 45 minutes or something like that to make. Like I talked about in the previous section of selecting the colors. The thing that kept me busy the most was actually trying to figure out the colors that I wanted to use. You can see me during the coloring. It's the normal white and blue of the colors and everything isn't that much of a struggle, and the undershirt of the suit isn't that much of a struggle. But you'll see me switch around the grays, I think at least once during this build. Because I selected either a wrong shade of gray, or I thought it would just look better. You can see me scrolling through trying to figure out maybe a different kind of gray, if there even is a different kind of gray that I wanted to use for this build. Because like I said, the suit is generally speaking a soft, smooth material, and I try my best to at least to also stick with the materialistic aspect of the build. If it's smooth, I try to make it smooth. If it's woolly or has a little bit more of a general clothing texture, I'll try and do that with stuff like wool or concrete powder or something like that. So yeah, you can see me switching to grays as we speak actually, what I talked about just a second ago. Yeah, that's pretty much it about the STONKS guy. The face, I wanted to say, the coloring of the face was also relatively I don't want to say difficult, but a little bit tricky because the colors of the face don't necessarily match blocks that I thought would possibly match. At least the image didn't show any kind of matching colors that I wanted to pick, so I had to change that up just slightly. But apart from that, the suit wasn't necessarily difficult. The background wasn't too difficult either. Like I said, it's not one of the most complex builds I've ever done. It's a relatively quick one. The main struggle on this one was the coloring. Sometimes, however, coloring is very simple, very basic, and then the building and actually putting the time in is the thing that worries you most. But this one was definitely a little bit of a head scratcher to try and figure out what kind of coloring I wanted to give this, and to still let it look good. Also, in this build, there are a few references. On the post on Reddit, people have figured it out for the most part. So, hey, maybe go for a reference hunt yourself. But that's all that I have really for you. If you have any questions about this build, make sure to let me know in the comments. If you have any suggestions for me to build, also let me know in the comments. I do live stream every single build that I make on Twitch, so if you want to see these being built live, then obviously you know where to go as well. The link will be in the description. And yeah, if you do enjoy this stuff, once again, feel free to subscribe. If I'm going to hit the 100, which hopefully will be relatively soon, then I will upload a build that took me approximately 24 or 25 hours to make. So yeah, I'll be waiting for that goal to be reached, so I can spoil you guys with an insanely huge build. I think it's the biggest one that I've done up to date, or it's at least matching the biggest ones that I've ever made, which also took 24 to 25-ish hours. Might not be on the dimension scale, might not be on the complexity scale, but it definitely is up there with the time investment. Everything else, I guess, is subjective per build, and also based on the relative skill that you have at that time. Because I've been doing this for quite a long time by now. I think approximately getting close to a decade on and off, sometimes a little bit more serious than others. But yeah, that's all of the information that I'm going to have. If you do enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. If you have suggestions for me to build, let me know. And I hope to see you guys soon again. Have a great day, have a great viewing time, pleasure, and I hope to see you in the next one. Enjoy the music, and enjoy the end result. Until next time, dudes. Until next time. STONKS.